So, welcome ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. It's Friday, 9th August. This is the first pre of the day, brought to us by the wonderful Excal. He caught me in the middle of doing a YouTube video. I was just about to start and he said, you know what, let's do a pre. And I said, there's only like 2 people on. And he was like, build it and they will come. And he's built us a pre. So I hope you enjoyed this. I'll probably put this on YouTube then for content, because as I said, I was going to do a YouTube video. This is my workaround then. And we've got a nice surprise. Do I need to pause it? So this is pause. So Kfir's away for a minute. He said load it all up and then do it a much better way. So we'll give him a minute or so. Kfir is Kadoosh. Yeah, he's playing very well as Kfir. He's very well managed as well. He's a very nice chap, period. He came into my lobby. I was late night lobby. I've been waiting for 20 minutes. He came in with his ally and I said, you know, I just fancied a quick game, and he left. Well mannered, good lad. So we are looking forward to a nice little pre here. So as I said, so thanks to Excal for organising this. When you consider our time, it's not even midday. Well, it's just turned midday. So he's managed to get one in Queen's time. It's 12 o'clock here, or 12:05. So for you Euros, I don't know, it's what, 10 o'clock at night or something. So you're all wide awake and all ready to play. But us Brits are just starting to get going. Who are we waiting for? Wait for me. I forgot I was referee. Right, so we're going, and this is actually a really. Oh no, I want to get rid of all this. I want to show you. I want to do team intros. I want to ruin the surprise. We're only missing. We're only missing a couple of players to make this a truly great pre.
Bring it.
Right. So let me do team intros without further ado. Team 1, we have. His name is Cool. That's how you probably know him if you've got him as a friend. My name is Cool, and it kind of is actually. Valky is quite a cool name. OOE Valky, ladies and gentlemen. And he's with the man, the one, the only. Yeah, I think so. And he's with the one, the only. Missing you blink him, he'll have this game tied up in 4 minutes. It is Mr. Miller himself. It is the one, the only. Well, the king of MA at the moment, it's Excal. Team 2, Kadoosh. Again, if you haven't added as a friend, you'll know him as Kfir. An old player, just come back, and he's really on form at the moment. Tough to break, tough to beat. Great with Hellions, great with Mercs in general. Corrupt to play and Vikings. It is the one, the only Kfir. And he's with, well, he needs no introduction. He needs no introduction. He's demoralised, but when he wins, he's the happiest man around. It is the one, the only. We know him as Levy. It is the Leviathan X. It is Levy. So hopefully he won't be too demoralised this game. Team 3, we have the winner of the 2018 Kanye Award for Best Player. It is the one, the only, Big Wins. And we expect great things of him. You know, it's probably his game. He'll probably play with the old boys. He's like a cat with a rat. He'll just toy with Levy and Excal and then just wipe them off. And he's with VeniVidiVici, an envy boy. He likes people to think he's under things, but we know he's not. So the secret's out of the bag now. But he's well. Let's see how Big Wins handles VeniVidiVici. He came, he saw, and well, let's see if he conquers. And team 4. Right, I need to get this the right way around. Okay, good. It's OOE Virus. Does he have no nicknames? He's just OOE Virus. A great little MA player. Expect good things from this game. And right, ladies and gentlemen, this is the one, the only. He's playing in my colours. It's tribute. It's tribute to Canny. He's in the pink, the baby pink. He's gonna show you what the colour can do to a player. It's the one, the only, Grim Reaper, the greatest of all time. And you're in for a treat. And he's right next to Valky and Excal. He's coming. He has guests today, but I was like, oh, go on. We need one more. And he went, all right. So I guess he's good lady friend gave him permission. She's like, I'll entertain. You go play some. You go and entertain the lads. And Grim's like, oh, yay. And he's quickly jumped on. He's here for you, boys. I hope you give him thanks and praise because he was our +1 we needed. And he came through for us. So, right, let's go in. Let's have a quick look at the bounty board. And as you'd expect, Excal, he likes to get a fast. He likes to have a nice fast start. He likes to get his bounty. He likes to get his. He's gone Reapers. Let's see how he handles these because they're shut down quite easily these days. Oh, what's Grim doing with that Medivac? He's teasing. Look, Excal's desperate. Like Excal's alert. He's like, will mines hit it? He's put some mines under it. He's like, will they hit it? He's so desperate. He's just like a little dog, and like you're holding the bone just above his head, and he's jumping. He's like, I want that Medivac. He's like, I'm gonna get it. He's gonna have a go. So the good players, they will fight over towers like this. This is what they do. They fight over towers, and it's how they get their bounty. Whereas if you're in a pub, you're fine, but they don't contest their towers, then you have to go and wander in the middle and across the map looking for feed. Whereas these two will stay here and sort of kind of feed each other. And that's what it's about. So just think of your units as commodities, and you trade them. You trade them for minerals, so you can upgrade and you can get better units. But you have to spend them. You can't keep hoarding. But you don't want to spend them in a reckless manner. You want to get them all out and try. You know, even if you don't get a better trade, you want to get a decent trade because you won't always get a good trade. Oh, Levy's gone tanks. So this is. Oh, did he wreck Excal? I don't know. Probably even. I think he might have got better off there. Now this is what he's got to worry about with tanks getting backed. As I said, like it's going to be really hard. You've got Excal on one side, you've got Biggies on the other, and you've got tanks in the middle. You'd think one of them will take care of him, especially as he's got Biggies has Phoenix to come and lift them up. He'll contend with just the. He's content with just a stalker there. And we'll have a look. So what do they have? So Grimmy, as we know, Grimmy went the Grimmy Vax. He's world renowned for these. Valky's going to have he's actually playing very well. He's got the upper hand on Valky. thanks for coming and helping. That's probably what he's thinking there. He's like, thanks for coming and help me, Excal. Excal's like, and Valky's like, you're gonna help me, and Excal's like, well, you missed the 4-minute meta, didn't you? You get no help. Where's your merc? Where's your elites? Where's your hero? And that's literally what Excal's is like. I could help him, but I've got to teach him a harsh lesson. If you don't hit the 4-minute meta, you don't get help. Kind of cruel, but next time he will definitely hit the 4-minute meta. So he's the only one without an elite. He's got destroyers, which is the meta at the moment. Very strong unit. Good against lancers. Good against air. Pretty good. Great against zealots. Great against everything at the moment. Chuck a couple of colossus with them, and you're good to go. And if you've got someone like Excal who can help support the colossus, you know, you can feed very well. Right, going back to this tower here. So Excal won't be happy. He has no vision.
You ever noticed that nobody ever comes back to the barracks?
Oh, and Grim's gone. Oh. So Grim's gone. Lance, he's going to go Lancers, I presume. Well, he won't change his merc now. But he is hard countered here by Valky. I don't think that will change how Grim plays. He'll just use Blink and Dropship and just be a right pain in the arse. It's his bread and butter. It's what he likes to do. He likes to pick up, he likes to blink. I think at the moment Grim would really like to kill off these Reapers. I think that's the only thing stopping him at the moment from going a bit more aggressive. And here you go. He's going to use... And don't forget, I don't know if he's got Blink yet. No, he hasn't got Blink yet. So he's just using his Dropship. And we saw this, the infamous game, which I casted a year or so ago, when Crow dismantled poor Paul with Blink Medivacs. Maybe we'll see Grim have a go at this as well. When he blinked in, he picked up, he blinked back in, he picked up again with his other Dropship, and poor Paul was all over the place. Just couldn't stop it. Very special game, but Paul's all right with it. He's a great lad. He's got a sense of humour, and we joke about it now. But it was a great display by Crow. He was on pure form that day. And here we have. So Levy's lost the tank. Yeah. Oracles very good at picking up elites and heroes, given a chance. And I put the bounty up because I missed the 10 minutes. Let's pull it on. The bounty leader is at the moment he is conquering. He's conquering hard time here. So the thing is, because Excal and Excal and Grim seem to have some sort of vendetta against each other. It's a Brit thing. It's like, you know, they're measuring themselves in the shower room. Who's got the biggest, you know what? So they're like, at the moment, these two are at each other. They're fighting away. And Grim's like, all right, I'll give you a break. I'm going to come here and get some feed. And so what that does, it just frees up Team 3 at the moment just to attack Virus and Team 2. And that's probably why their VeniVidiVici has a nice little lead. And of course he's got Oracles, which is a great little feeder. Did Kfir go his cars? He normally goes cars. Does he got any cars? Yes, there we are. There's his cars. So he likes cars and lancers. And he's very, very good at them. Or I'd say probably, so Kruger also goes cars. I'd say he's on I don't know, Kruger's awesome with cars. I'd probably say about the same. They can play cars very well. And Excal still has his Reapers. Will he be retiring them anytime soon? No, he's got a long way to go. 200 kills on a Reaper, I think, is Biggie's quota. So he has the Blink. He'll be saving up for Lancers. He has his tower. So Grim's very specific and very... Oh! I heard Mutt-Mutts. Levy? Excal. Excal. Ooh, interesting. And the next thing I will want to get is his tower and chrono, because he needs mass. He needs to chrono these like crazy now. Hiya, who am I? How are you? You're on for a treat here. We've got a great little pre going on. All right, let me. Oh, I heard a. I don't think this isn't fair, really, because I don't think Grim knows about the crappy savior. Saviors now. Back in the day, an old saviour would have killed all that. But these days, you're barely lucky if it gets a unit up here. Like, that's how bad they are. I feel a bit bad for Grim. He may not know that. He's been out for quite a while. In fact, it's been through a few changes to Saviour. So originally, it was lovely. You could really defend your cliff nicely. And then it was fixed so the range wasn't, and now it was fixed so it was about hair, and now it's rubbish. Unless you get a really lucky one and they're jamming all their units up here on this line here, like just jamming everything in, and then your saviour will kill everything. But you need them to be moving in. But yeah, I don't know if Grim knew about that, but he'll know now for his next one. So he's one down. And the thing is that because he's gone air, Excal, he can harass Grim a bit more. Try and bait, but I don't know. Actually, Grim's got lancers. Well, he will do, and he's very good at them. Right, let me concentrate a bit more. No, I didn't. Who am I? I'm going to probably put this on YouTube, so I just want to keep this a bit on topic, but we can chat about it later if you want. Yeah, so if you are on chat, I will chat about the game and have a laugh and whatnot, but I just want to keep it on topic just for, because I have a feeling this is going to be an epic one, and we don't want, I just want to keep it on topic a little bit. But yeah, happy to talk after. And I'll do, right, it's the 10-minute bounty. I'll pull it up. Let's pull it on. Let's pull it on the Mighty Grim for a bit. So I don't know why, but I have watched Grim. I think the last pre I did of him was what? It's a long time ago now. He's not as aggressive as he used to be. He tends to sit here on the cliff. I think last time, when was it? About 4 or 5 months ago, when there was the Friday League, maybe even longer ago. He won the first. He won the first one or the second one? I can't remember. I think Dallas won the first. And Grim won the second. And he just got tanks and camped the cliff. So we have in Team 1, for those just joining, Team 1 we have Excal, and he's with mynameiscool or Falky. Team 2 is Kfir, and he's with the Mighty Levy. Team 3 is the handsome and the gorgeous Big Wins, and he's with VeniVidiVici. As you can see, he's having a field day, so he must be really having a go at Virus and possibly Kfir. But I'd imagine he's probably having a go more at Virus. And Team 4 is Virus and the Mighty Grim Reaper, who, as I said, stepped in just to make the game possible. We needed +1, and
Where's my backup?
and he came. He said, "I'll take one for the boys," and he's here. Ooh, all right. So he's going to go. Excal will go Dark Archon, I imagine, somewhere along the line. This is his plan. What sort of upgrades has he got? Has he got his wings? He's got his wings. And people now, when they go air, tend to get the Merc level boost straight away. I wonder if Excal will. Ooh. If he'd known the DT was there, I'm pretty sure Grim would have targeted that down.
You ever noticed that nobody ever comes back to the barracks?
So let's have a look at VeniVidiVici. Why is he leading? He has low mass, so he's trading, and that's what you want to do, especially before sudden death. If you can trade well, and make money like he is, then you don't mind losing your mass. As long as you have your mass somewhere near sudden death, then you're happy. And you just saw Grim there blink away the Lancer. He's not going to give anything away. Oh, Levy, my man. So he's gone air. And I'll imagine Kfir, he'll want to get his Lancers out as soon as he can. We're 25 minutes into the game. He has 5 attack on his Stalkers. I'd imagine he's going to go Lancers. There must be some value in going Lancers over attack. Let's have a look. And here we have a pause. But yeah, let me have a look at the upgrade. What does it offer? Yeah, it gives you movement speed, splash radius. And what's he got at the moment? Let's have a look. So Stalker weapon, movement speed 2.8, that's the same. Splash radius is increased quite a bit. And splash fraction. I'd imagine it would have been possibly, unless he's got to change. He might change, you don't know. He might save up for destroyers. Which actually wouldn't be too bad because, as I said, destroyers nowadays are quite, because he is countered here, isn't he? Yes, so he's countered here. Destroyers do very well against mutt-mutts. But he doesn't have to worry about them anymore because the mighty Levy has Wraiths. But there are a lot of Stalkers around. So you've got Stalkers for big wins, Lancers I should say. You've got Lancers for the mighty Grim, and you've got Destroyers here. So he's counted by V. So it might be worth him changing. We'll see. I reckon I'll probably get a few more upgrades and just sit tight on these Stalkers for a bit, just to see what's going to happen. And we're off. 35, yeah, that's what Paul, that's what you seem to be doing. It's hard to get out, isn't it? You are. So Grim is in chat. He's just said, and that's allowed because it is a break, and I've not discussed the game. He's just saying it's 35 minutes of camp so far for him. Well, 25, so probably 25, 30. It'll probably end up being a lot more for him. He is hard counted. Not sure if it's worth him swapping sides with Virus, to be honest. I think Virus would probably trade a lot better on the other side here. Yeah, he probably would, because he does actually have better upgrades on his destroyers. And as I said, destroyers are very good against air. So, and then he has slightly better upgrades on his Stalkers over Biggies, and he can back his micro against VeniVidiVici. So it might be worth him swapping sides for a bit. It might be worth it. I mean, you know. But I'd imagine Grim would only trust himself with his Merc compound. Let's see. So he's going to persist on this side. At the moment, he has mass over the destroyers, but still, he doesn't really want to engage. And let's go back up here now. And Biggie's just so tight. He is so tight with his. He's just not giving anything away. and that is the really annoying thing with. Well, the secret of biggies. If you're trading with biggies, it's because he's winning. If biggies is running away, it's because he's losing. So just don't trade with biggies. I mean, I'm giving away a trade secret of these now. You'll probably unfriend me and block me like you told him. But basically, biggie sticks to it like religiously. Someone like Excal, for example, he will do a you know, if he needs 200 minerals, he will like just chuck 100 units at you just to get 200. But Biggie's he's patient, he's tight, and he's just bloody good. He won't trade. He won't trade unless he knows he's winning, and that's great. It's a great bit of play, and nor should he. So you can see the tens. He's lost about 100. Yeah, probably just even there. In fact, it's really good because when I'm streaming, Biggies is telling me if I'm winning or losing because he can. He's really good at realizing straight away. He'll be like, "Oh God, what was that? Virus, you need to attack, mate." Oh, Excal, what are you doing? What is going on here? So Grim will like that now. Grim's going to be like, yeah, come on. He's not saving for anything. Has he got his? He's got his wings. He's got his Merc boost. That's good. So when you go where you want to get your Merc level boosts all up. Now, this is what I think. I think Virus needs to come here and trade with this guy, this side. This is what I believe. And he needs to scan. I think he's trading on the wrong side at the moment. You don't want to engage. So, as Vincent will tell you, where's the bounty board? As Vincent will tell you, you don't engage with someone with more bounty. So, Virus should be like, Grim, can I come round there and have a go? And then Grim would be like, yeah, alright. Because similar bounties, and he counters, as I said, destroyers do very well against air, and he's got better destroyers than mynameiscool. And then just let. But he's countering big wins, but big wins' blink micro is just too sick. He's just like, this is sick. I don't want to put the curse on big wins, but this is why, you know, he's fighting against his oh, and he picks up, look at that, he picks up a medivac. So he's fighting against his counter and he's trading really well. As I said, he won't trade unless he knows he's even at the very least. So yeah, that was just sick play by Biggies, and that's why he's like god tier. Oh, and there's a donated 4. Oh dear.
Darkness descends.
Excal must be seething at the moment. He's like, you missed the meta, you're giving away a 4, you've got no upgrades. It's 35 minutes in and he's only got one attack on his Merc. Trust me, I've played with Excal a lot. I mean, he's looking at this. I don't know if he's saying it, but he's definitely looking. He's like, in his mind, he's like, we're 35 minutes in, you're only one attack. You've just lost the 4. What's going on? And to make matters worse, he's hard countered by Levy. So Levy's like, yeah, if I ever need some money, I'm just going to say hello to Excal. There's nothing Excal can do. Levy's air play is subliminal. It's like superb, subliminally brilliant. Sublime. And look, he's... Oh, God. And he's just donated. So that's 500 he's just donated. You want to get at least minimum 200 to 300 before sudden death. Because that will make... It will give you, like, especially at the start, I mean, like 300 like minerals for a 500 savior at the start puts you way ahead on upgrades, and you can really build on that. If you're going to hit nothing... So this game's shaping up nicely. Oh! Oh! Rage quit incoming. He's going to rage quit. How much? How much? 450. So he's going to do a... Oh, he's changed to Goliaths. See, did he have Spectres or Phantoms? And Levy's fancying a bit of this now. Levy's come like all the way around there, and he's like, yeah, I'll have some. Don't mind if I do. Like little spreads there, little spread here. He pulls back injured. Nice. Oh, look, look. He's like, I'm going to come and get your merc too, Excal. What's Excal doing? Who do you think he is? Look at him. Who do you think you are, Excal? What are you up to? He thinks he's Canny or Levy when he's there. I say that in jest. I am good at sniping the mercs and whatnot, but I'm nowhere near Levy's level of airplay. We're just very similar in our merc sniping. And he wants to get it again. There's a simple solution to this. Well, he can't afford it yet, but he will get a turret. He'll probably get 2. Yeah, there you go. So Kfir's got his. Might even be worth him killing this second one. So at least if he does not risk it all for the merc compound, if you have 2 here, you're going to get a lot of air. Oh, that's a nice saviour. Oh, yeah, that's what he wants. Oh God, Excal! What? And there goes the turret. So Grim's like, I thought you were one of the best in Europe. Yeah, that's all right. We're only having a joke. But I don't know. I don't know what Excal's thinking there. You think you don't see the turret. So without the turret, it would have been relatively all right. I still think Grim was do well. I wonder if Excal knows now he's used 2 saviors. See, the thing is, to someone like me in the other pubs and randoms, that's it. Once you use your second saviour, you're out. Excal would be all over this. Doesn't matter if you counter him with muters or counter his muters or his DT. It wouldn't matter. He would just be all over that cliff and you'd be out by sudden death. Fortunately for him, it's Grim. He knows he's got the skills. He knows how to counter it. He knows the upgrades. He knows to get 2 tanks. He knows to get turrets. So it's not just a case now of, right, let me go and harass him for the rest of the game. And of course, as you're harassing him, you'll be building up your bounty. Let me put the bounty board up. And Team 4 are starting to catch up. Let me put it on Team 4. Let me put it on Virus. I haven't put it on him yet. So Team 4 are starting to catch up. So VeniVidiVici was streaks ahead. He was about 2k ahead at one time, I believe. When everyone else was on 2, 2.5, he was on 4, 4.5. And that's all evening up. Alright, let's see. So we've got a request in chat. Someone wants to know how many he just killed. 30 kills. And that can only be 30 mutalisks. So what happened was, it was kind of, what's he saying? He wants the. So you can. They know, right? So Excal knows Grim's down 2 turrets. That's what I'm saying. So now Valky has the counter to these stalkers. He has a 4, so he can come here and just bash down that turret. So yeah, he's absolutely right in what he's saying. He still wants to get his Merc compound. He's obsessed and he's going to lose it. And that's exact why. This is why you don't do barrage. Barrage is it's tempting, but it's useless. So just don't use barrage. Barrage is like dancing. So when you go to the person's base and you type /dance and then you're like showing off, that's barrage. You only do it when you're just like streaks ahead. You wouldn't do it. It's not something you want to use. And I've got a feeling Excal's going to regret clicking that turret now. He's like, oh, okay. Let's go back up here. So, Big Chief. All right, so Big Chief has... And this is the thing, so Excal's doing what he needs to do, because strictly speaking they do counter Grim. Unfortunately he just doesn't have any upgrades, and this is what I'm trying to say. So he's lost 2 4s, that's 1200. We're 45 minutes into the game with 1 attack. And when you can, you know, and he has the counter to Grim, and they both got their mercs at the same time. He should have maybe, I don't know, it's hard to say, but he should probably concentrate a bit more on upping his merc and then getting the heroes. There's no point having heroes if you've got rubbish mercs, because Grim will just pick them off. He's countering his counter at the moment. So Grim's happy about this, you know. The trades won't be ultra brilliant for Grim, but it'll more likely win them. And so Kiddush, he finally went Lancers. I probably went them a long time ago. So he now counters Goliaths. Oh, lovely pick up there from the Oracles. Oh, there goes a Phoenix, I presume. And Levy's still intact with his Wraiths. He's like, his airplay is ridiculous. But he's still got 4 pages, well, 3 pages of 3 pages of Wraiths. My measurement of air is pages. Oh. Excuse me. So Virus is like, he was like down there with Valky, multi-wise, and oh, this is probably why you should really try. You can't play zoomed in this game, and I've demonstrated before why not. So I'll do it now. While it's a little bit quiet in the game. It's a pure vision thing. You can't see what's coming where, so he can't see ghosts. He can't see DTs. He's got to rely solely on his minimap for units coming in. So we'll have a look at what he can see compared to what Excal can see. And look, just that's what Valky sees. He just sees a 640 resolution almost screen. And then there's Excal with his 8K vision. What would you rather be? Would you rather just be this zoomed in, kind of seasicky type? And it's also like, if you're going to go heroes, you really want to play zoomed out so you can see all the stuff coming in. And there you go, one more go. So there's that's what Excal sees. And that's what, so look, that's lovely. I'm glad it's looking at Excal there. And then, so you really want to zoom out. And it doesn't affect your gameplay in any way. It's just, the only thing it will do is just make you a better player straight away. You're like, if you zoom out, you're 90% better than you were zoomed in. That's just an instant skill buff. And look at Levy. He's cruel. Levy's cruel. He's so cruel. He's just whole positioning his Wraiths there. He doesn't mind losing 1 or 2. The little cat and mouse game here. Levy's there. Big wins is there, and then it's like, okay, I'll give you a little movement. He's not going to go in. And this is the joy of high level prees. This sort of stuff. Very few pubs can resist just going in there and having a kill. And yeah, and Grim knows the score. Puts his second turret. Where's he going to put it? Yeah, yeah. Where are you going to put it, Grim? Where are you going to put your turret? So Excal's actually got some very nice grades on his mutants, all things considered. 3 armor, 7 attack. Let's see how much health he's got. A few bits of health. Oh, he's got marine health as well, which is nice. So, what do we have here? We have Virus with a double counter. If he massed up, basically, if he just massed up now, stop. Well, he needs his marines now. It's come to sudden death. If he massed up for like a good 5, 6, 7, 8 minutes, just chrono, he could pretty much, with his upgrades, 4 armor, 8 attack. Let's have a look at the health. Lots of health. Oh, he knows the score. So when you get to 6 attack on your merc, you generally start on your marines. So he knows what he's doing. He knows the pathing. So he could basically just, if he had mass, he could basically just at will take these guys on. There's no, even though he's got 11 attack, there's nothing you could. Whose is this? Whose was that? Well, I heard a save here. If you're wondering what I'm looking for. So Valky, yeah, he counters, but just look at his attack on his destroyers. This is his third fort, so he's 800, 1200, 1600. I don't know. I just think as I said, the destroyer is very good against air, so he should maybe have concentrated on attack and health upgrades on his destroyers. He's got the Merc. See, why have the Merc compound boost if you're not going to upgrade the Mercs? It doesn't make sense. Has he got one saviour? It doesn't make sense. But or maybe it does. Maybe just go straight for Merc, because people are starting to go straight for the Merc boosts. But why spend 900 and just have one attack Desi's? So Valky is now going, well, he's always had 4, so 2 4s I mean for biggies. He's had enough of the air. And they're all posturing now for sudden death. And Virus has rarely suddenly come out of nowhere to start. And you'd like to think, because he's actually upgrading his destroyers nicely. Look at that. He's like, there's nothing this team can do now. Even his marines, he needs to step in. There you go. And then they'll just demolish. Step in again. Don't stop stepping in. Step in, step in, step in. Especially as you're giving them the concave. But it doesn't matter too much because, you know, he counters and he's got the armor and health and good marines. Grim will shut down the 4s now, and the possible DA from our man over here. And did he put down the second turret? He killed one. Where's he going to put it? Oh, I got a feeling. Ah, right, I know what Grim's doing. He's going to do what he did in that last attack when this got his 30 attack. He'll place it when he's being attacked. That's what he's going to do. That's cheeky. That's what I reckon he wants to do, because you get so much more if you do that. So it's 14 for a muter. So that last attack was 30 times 14 is 300. 420. He got 420 minerals. And reduced mass, and that's not including all what he killed with these stalkers as well. So compound paid for itself. Levy's just going to destroy this. This is I've casted with Levy. I've played with Levy. They're just wrecking this. He's just waiting for the right position. He's got so much patience, this Levy. It's incredible the amount of patience this guy has. And here we go. So they just pick up the fours, kill all the units around it, get the fours eventually. There go. Oh god, Excal. Let me just put it on the bounty board so you guys can see what's going on here. Levy now 6k. Yeah, they're happy with that. They back off and yeah, right. I've got 2 fours. Got a bunch of muters. So Excal, well, he's got his 4 pages of muters, but he's going into sudden death or red. What happened there? He didn't lose his. So we're coming up to, well, we're on sudden death now. His allies left, which is kind of nice. Gives Excal a gas, so you'll get his DA, but there's no point. Grim will kill it probably with his Nova. I'm not saying he will, but you know, that's the likely scenario. Oh god, what's going on there? Let's put it on the bounties. I think Excal's doing the better here. Just on pure bounty, but on mass. Has he got a stun? No, he does. A bit late. And Excal just cleared it up nicely. What would have been nice there for Grim if he had his second turret now. If you put it down while he's been attacked and a bit of range, he would have killed all that. That's what Levy does. Levy taught me that. He puts the second turret there and he gets the range attack on it. At the moment it's only got 8.25, but you can get 11 range when it comes all the way over here. So imagine you had that with all that and stun. You would have killed it all. Oh, let me go through the bounties quickly. So, Excal actually doing very well. That last trade for him against Grim, superb. On about 8.5, so he's made about 2k there.
We could use some help here.
He can if he wants. Gets his DA now. I'm trying to get iron cool. How much money's he got? 200. No, you can't. So 1400. But he's got the gas, so it's just a case of saving up another grand. Levy with his 4 attack Wraiths. Kfir with his 10 attack. Is he going to start? He must be on his Marines now. Yeah, good man. Attack. So he needs 1 more range and a couple more speed. And Biggie's kind of hampered because he's getting it from both sides here. Oh, nice. Oh, Levy's wrecked. Wrecked. Well played by Excal. Superb. He lost his compound, but he can afford that again. But more importantly, Levy has no mass. And in the sudden death, mass is king. Hence double spawn over Rainers, Tychus and whatnot. So he's back. He's back with his mutt-mutts. All sorts going on here. And as I was saying about Virus, if he's just got mass destroyers, he'd never enough negates team 3. And just let Grim deal with this side. He's got lovely destroyers. He's got, let's have a look at his Marines. He's got the range. He's got the weapon speed. Look at the way he just chews this up. There's nothing there. But he's losing his mass. He's being, you know. He needs to get out. You need your mass. You need your mass. You need to take a call. Chrono. He's not chronoing. You need to chrono. And this is what Big Wins likes, him and VeniVidiVici. Well, Big Wins loves to hold middle. He's got his tower. He's got this tower. I don't know how he's got this tower when Virus actually stuffs both of them over here. He needs 300 more. How's our hero going to do it? Here we go. He's desperate to get that Dark Archon down. You know it. And there we go. This is where he's going to get the 300 he needs. Let me check how much he has. 200. Yeah, so he needs 300. Well, 200. He needs 100 more. Oh god, he just got chewed up there by. He put himself into a little concave there. This is crazy. And I believe he's got very good. Yeah, he's got very good Goliaths. So the Goliaths at the moment will probably be doing all right. Virus needs his tanks. He needs to put a tank there, a tank there. Forget the middle. Take your tower. Send some men up there occasionally to take the middle, and then let your tanks help you from down here. But the tower is important at the moment, as Grim's showing you here. Tower. And look at the fight this team's having for their tower. Biggies. See, there you go. Biggie's got it. Put your 2 tanks here. So that Virus's equivalent would be here. And here comes the DA. Will this be a game changer? You've got a full team. And team 3 had a rocky middle game. Great at the start, very rocky middle game. But now they put the basics in, and that's what it's about. You put the basics in, you can have a rocky middle game. They were caught up, they were overtaken at one point. Now they're just showing that, you know, we'll put in building blocks for the end game, and here you go. And so there you go. This is what Virus should be doing. But where is? All right, he's going for a doom drop. And he's going to get it. Well, he's going to get 1 CC. And this is probably it now for Biggies. They did everything right. You can't fault Team 3. They had the lead, they took the middle, they had their PFs. they had mass in there, a little bit of mass in their base. There's not much, you know, sometimes it's just not much more you can do. As I said, Virus just totally outgraded them. Well, he counted both, first of all, sorry. So he counted both the Lancers and the Goliaths, and he's got really good merc. 8 attack, 4 armor, he's got great health, as you can see here. And the attack as well from the Marines goes on to ease. So you counted them both. I mean, that was probably their only downfall, being countered by one guy. And now he's got superb Marines. This is, I'm going to have a quick look at his bounty. And he's suddenly, just like that, he's way in the lead. And is the Nova still going around? I don't think Team 4 now will be too bothered by. I'd like to see him get PFs. That's the only thing I'd like. Where's the Nova? Is it dead? No, here it is. What, 7 attack? Wow. So the Lash now does, oh, here we go. Typical Grim, make me do maths. 6,800. What's the health on this thing? So he's going to have to EMP and then Lash. So Virus, mass now. Chrono. Biggies won't give in. Levy never gives in. Kfir is he's a skillful player, so he won't give in. He'll like, you know, he'll probably rate himself still. And just like that, he's gone from having trouble. So remember this, people. If you're having trouble there, just do what Grim's done. He's got 6 armoured, 7 attack corruptors. He may even get the Vikings as well to really dominate that air. He could if you wanted. It just stops air so quickly. The elites, corruptors and Vikings. And Grim knows this. So he went. So if you remember, just around sudden death, Excal come and wiped out all of Grim's mass with his muters and a couple of warp prisms. Now he's got 3 corruptors and it's just, you can't touch him. Holy range Batman. And then we're going to go again. Sorry guys, I missed the Lash. There you go, let's see, let's have a look at his corruptors. And he split his corruptors as well, which is nice, but he's lost one. Grim with the presence of mind, put the corruption down as well. Slows your enemies, makes them take more damage. And here's Levy. Look, he's just like, I don't know, I kind of think Levy likes this sort of stuff. He just loves it. He's just there, just like, tum-tum-tum. Kfir now has nice Marines. And Virus doing a nice job here, just holding the middle. He's got his tanks. And unfortunately, there's not. So, because he's lost his ally, they were Team 3 were easily taking this tower. Well, he's easily-ish taking this tower. Biggie's going to have to contend himself with just 1 tower for the time being. Get full mass and maybe try and contend for the second. But I guess I would like to see Grim get the Vikings as well. I believe the Vikings have a better splash. I think they have a good splash radius on the air. And air naturally clumps. Air naturally goes like this when you attack. They go towards the point where you're attacking. So you spread them out, and then you want to so you should attack probably behind and let them go over. Because they will clump if you attack hair or hair, they will clump to a point. Have we going to see a stun? Yes, we do. So it's, yeah, I think Grim needs to, he's got the right idea. I think, well, the standard play nowadays against air, especially, well, upgraded air, is to go for the Vikings as well as the Corruptors. He has the money. And I admit, Excal doesn't seem too bothered by this massive clouds above him. And I think goodbye biggies. Oh, he's getting it both ways. Oh, poor biggies. No, you can't attack them turrets. Sorry, Levy. You're gonna have to let your ally do this. Oh, this is really nice by Kfir. He's going to kill all of Virus's 5 armor biggies. That was really played. It's always tempting to go for the CC as well, but Kfir there showing presence of mind. He saw it wasn't going down easily, so he took out the units while Virus was just blindly attacking. Well, you know, basically blindly attacking the CC. If you you know, considering he counters the Lancers, he should maybe just attacked. Kfir got some more money that way. As it turns out, he got nothing and lost everything. God, look at it. He's gone gas crazy. Excal's gone gas mental. He's got 4s. He's got... That's quite nice, actually, for Levy. What's his attack on this now? 7 still. Look at these two. Look, just messing around. Put the bounty up. Virus needs to mass once again. So, like he did before, he made one mistake there. He shouldn't have targeted that CC. He should have been going for Kfir, killing his units, and then the CC. It's interesting to know actually who was actually leading. I think possibly Team 3 in a weird way. They had the dominance, they had the air, so I think teams 1 and 4 need to kind of work on reducing the mass of Team 2 and then duking it out between them. Grim and Excal, both great players, so I don't know what to do. Levy's a superb sudden death player, and this is why he's managed to go. They've gone from being behind, well, not overly behind, but you know, they weren't. Well, the team at sudden death was Team 3, and a nice drop by Virus took them out. Excal's been allowed to come back in, and Team 4 have been really solid the whole game. But you'd like to think that this team's sudden death plays has got them back in. They're holding middle. Let's have a look at Levy's Marines now. Nice Marines, good health. He wants some units there to patrol the area. Yeah, exactly what you want, and he wants some for himself as well. That's exactly what you do. And Levy obliges because, you know, it's a team game after all. I remember that in pubs and stuff. Just because an ally pings you or asks you to do something, don't take it personally that you do anything wrong. He just wants, you know, he wants some help, something he can't do. Ah, so Big Chief's going for it. He's had enough. There goes the DA. Wow. He Shrek then does these. It's nice work there by Excal. And that will help him. His bounty, yeah. So that helped him get these DA going again. Don't kill the DA and then say, you know what, I'm going to give you lots of money to rebuild it. That's like, Grim must be like, huh, but I just killed it. I believe he lashed it. He's like, I just lashed it. Don't go giving him the money back to build it again. No, it wasn't easy to kill. Oh God, Levy's wreck. Oh, Grim, what are you doing? Grim! Either Grim's not worried about Excal and he's saying, right, I'm going to toughen up Levy a bit, give him a bit of a British trade. I think that's probably what it's about. Grim knows exactly. He wouldn't do that for nothing. He knows exactly what he's doing. I think he wants to I think he's worried about Excal. And I think now Excal's probably got a vendetta against Grim. They're two very competitive guys. They love each other and they play a lot. They played loads together. But I'm reckoning now Excal's like, I want to get Grim. I bet there's a lot of that. And then Excal, I've won. To Excal, he would have won the game. We'll see. Because Levy's also, you also want to beat Levy. Levy's like, Levy and Grim and Excal, three good friends, always wanted to beat each other. Nice little lash. I think the choice... Oh, he's got the Vikings. Nice one, Grim. So that will help against... I think that basically shuts down the elites. The Merc, sorry. Virus now has a free tower. He can... Yeah, there you go. He can push the tanks forward a bit. But don't go behind your tanks. You got to stay in front. Unsiege now. Move them. Oh God, Levy. You got a tank. It's time to unsiege that and move it. All right. And this is still healing from that attack by our man Excal. Right. And there go all the Marines. Levy and Kfir have the middle. You've got the donut on you. We call that the donut. He's never got a full donut of... Oh, shouldn't have lost his Viking like that. He won't be happy. And this isn't a good trade. Oh, where are you going with this one? Oh. He didn't need to bring him for this attack. He should be leaving his... I'm not one to criticise Grim. I mean, like, as you know, I'm his #1 fanboy. However, he needs to leave these here. Yeah, he needs to leave these elites, his corruptors and his Vikings down here. You can't go and get... It's hard to engage two fronts. So I believe just keep this front with Excal and trade because Team 3 have hella good upgrades. And there you go, it's just hard to engage two fronts. And actually, they're playing in such a way now, you'd think that Team 4 are in the middle, the way it's panning out. But this is like Levy and they know how to play sudden death. I think the game's changing so much. So for a time there, for the last 5-10 minutes, Team 4 are in the ascendancy. And then you'll see how they change from attacking Team 2 to attacking Team 4. And then, despite Excal being on his own, he will have moments when he's in the ascendancy and they will have a go at him. Because ultimately he does have two 4s and a Dark Archon. So these guys, let's put the bounty board up and see why. So Team 2 and 4, well, let's say virtually the same bounty, but Excal with the ultimate hero and the 2 4s and the nicely graded mutes. So it's up to Excal, if you like. He's like the balance valve. He's got to say, right, I still want to win. I can't let either of these teams get too far ahead. So now, yeah, so he wants to have a go at Levy now because they're kind of, it's a very fine balance. Excal's lining up here. He's like, how? What do I do? He needs a bit of middle. He needs a bit of bounty. Nine armor. I just realised there's 9 armor on his mercs. Wow, that's like Levy-esque type. Oh, that's a shame. He shouldn't have lost these. He shouldn't have lost these. Oh, Levy's taken out 2 medivacs as well. This is. It's amazing how much value he's getting from these Hellions. Still at the 95th minute, these Hellions are still pumping. Oh, Excal. You need to get out of the concave. You need to retreat your tanks. Come on, Grimmy, wake up. Yeah, he's got his recall. Good man. This stuff's cool.
We could use some help here.
They're like virtually for the last 25 minutes. They've virtually been on identical scores. These teams.
We could use some help here.
And it's still going. And this is what Excal will be watching and Grim. So they're like, who do we attack? When do we attack? Right, we need to catch up a bit. Let's attack Excal, or Excal will be, or they get too far ahead. Let me help them. As I said, we've got 2 of the great sudden death players there. They won't just attack or do stupid stuff. You know, they know where and when to be. This game could go on for a little bit because of this. And I can guarantee you Excal wants to win. He doesn't play for 90 minutes and think, oh, I'm making up numbers. He's there to win, without a doubt. I know, he sees his moment. He just sees his moment. He's just like, gently, gently, quietly, quietly, catchy monkey. He's got a tower, he's happy with that. You can see what's going on a bit. I'm surprised no one's gone for Zealots. Maybe Levy? Levy might, let's have a look at his armour. Possibly. I think you won't see many more heroes or ultimates because Grim does have a... Oh, will he lose? He's going to lose it. Nice pick up there. Has Grim got enough money to rebuy? Almost. So he's going to go and do an unfavourable trade, but he does need to maneuver. I would like to see a PF from Grim. You'll notice, but these 2 have it because you know you just don't know what you're going to get from Excal. He'll change his merc suddenly to zealots, and then next thing you know, you've got a 2 medivacs full of zealots and 40 attack marines in your base. What's he got on them now? 23. But yeah, definitely. Come on, Grim, get yourself a PF when you can. I'll tell you what might also be quite helpful if Iris got maybe a Phoenix or 2. I think that would be really nice. Look at it. Excal loves it. He's sitting in the middle. He's like, because really, it is kind of, because he knows full well if either team attacked him, the other team will help him. He knows this. So he's pretty much like, yeah, he's pretty much what I want. Come and attack you for a bit. Come and help me, Grim. And Grim will like, oh, I'm coming. And then he can go and attack Grim, and they go, come and help me, Levy. And Levy will come and help him. So he's like, yeah, I'm loving life at the moment. Strutting my stuff with 2 4s, a Dark Archon. Just, you know, doing what I want. Feeling cute, as they say. He's feeling cute. He's like... There's got to be a merc change coming from someone. That's because at the moment it's quite stalematey. Someone's going to take a risk and say, you know what, I think. PF? You get yourself a PF, Grimmy? Does a PF really matter at this stage when everyone's got such great attack? I mean, we saw how quickly Biggie's one was taken out. He had 5 armor on it. It was chewed up. But it can give you like a second or so just to, you know, respond, to react. Come on, Virus. You need, don't let, it's hard to take 2 towers. You need to help Grimmy and take a tower. I wonder if he's AFK. He doesn't seem to be doing much. And there comes the Air Force. Chewing that up, man. Chewing that up. Look at his Marines. Who would have thought today you have Marines like that and you can't just win a game? And then you come across the way and you look at Kfir's 31.5 damage Marines. Yeah, he's actually got better. What's happening here now? Why is he's... Where is he putting his damage on? Let's have a look. Kfir's obviously got a much better upgrade path. Yeah, he's done the hero weapons. So don't forget that, guys. If you do the heroes, it's cheaper and it also adds 50%. So 2 heroes is 1 attack on your marine or on your marine. And mercs, yeah. So he's missing a trick here because he's paying about 650. We can look, jump 4 of them. We'll give you the same for cheaper. So as I was saying, Kfir knows what he's doing. He's a very good player. As I said, he's not been around he's a long time, I should say. But he's come back and he's got the basics and he knows the pathing. And he's a good player. I played with, against, and casted him before. He knows what he's doing. He's tough. He's a tough player to break. So it's a good pick up there by OOE. So Levy's Eagles, they're having a little dance around here. I think he's more onto his Marines now. And that's what I like. So Levy's got a Phoenix. I believe Virus should probably pick up a Phoenix or 2. Where's his mass? Has he got drop ships? There he comes. He wants to get rid of her. He's had enough of Excal. Right. We'll see if that's a big mistake or not. I believe Excal was kind of helping them in a weird, unusual way. Yeah, I think he was. He was slowing down Team 2. See, let's have a look at the vulnerability. This, yeah, because they were identical for a while, Team 4. So as you've seen, our Levy's catching up and overtaking. Not overly sure if that's the greatest thing they could have done. I think Team 2 now will just walk straight in. Maybe not. Maybe not. What's going on here? Maybe it was the right thing to do. Right, so we're getting a Phoenix. I wonder why he's getting a Phoenix. I don't see any for the Nova, but is it worth, you know, he's probably more likely to lose it to the Nova than you are to I think I would like to see one of them change mercs, but I don't know what to. As I said, maybe just the standard Zealots. Get his meat shield. He has superb Marines, this Kfir. Put some nice chunky Marines in front of them with the lovely eagles above them. And these cars, no, he's got, no, you can't retire them yet. Levy's mass, just so good. Just keeps these eagles, doesn't let anyone take them. Precious. I can't see if he has armor on his, no armor. He's still not getting hero damage and health and armor. I said you get 50%, so 2 hero is like 1 on the merc, and the marine. So he should be spamming that a bit. Because if you look at the cost, so 1 health now 675. So it's 250 plus 275 is 500 for 1 health. And then again, it'll go 300, 325, 625 for another health, which is still cheaper than 1 here. Come on, mate. Move the Marines. What's up with you?
Let our enemy know our fury.
Said I wasn't sure taking Excal out, because Excal would have helped. Not to be a dick or anything, so he could win. He'd help whatever team was behind. So Excal could be here now, harassing this team. Yeah, I don't claim to be the greatest exponent of sudden death, but I feel like whilst Excal was in the game, neither team 2 or 4 were in the ascendancy for too long. Oh, interesting. So he's got 4. And Levy's like, yeah, okay, 4, okay, whatever. I have my Phoenix. Got virtually one shot that 4 if he can lift it. He's going for the lift. No, he's lifted the wrong thing. Oh, Levy. And there you go, one shot, virtually, well, 2 shot of the 4. And done. I think this is over. Grim's called it. He's happy to go. Yeah, good game. Enjoyed that. It was a good, solid. It was a nice bit of sudden death actually. It was enjoyable to. And there we have it. That's all she wrote. Where are they? Well played, guys. Enjoyed that. Good game. Good game. Right, I'll let this load and you can have a look at the score screens. I know some people, they like that, but thanks to Excal for sorting that pre. Thanks to Grim to coming in to make the +1. Thanks for everyone else for joining. Levy, Biggies, my name is Cool, Kfir, VeniVidiVici, and Virus. Well played, guys. And here's the score screen for your notes. I know some of you love it. Make of it what you will. Look at Grim! Bloody hell! You'd think he's Grandmaster or something, wouldn't you? Who knew cannons took so much APM?